Good morning, family. Today is Monday. And whoo, is that full moon a doozy? Yes. Moon transitioned Saturday night from the full moon in Leo into Scorpio, and it is still in Scorpio, opposing the North Node. So, really heavy energy. And I believe it was squaring Saturn. I don't know. But anyways, the feelings that have been heavy when it comes to feeling restricted, we know by now, since Jupiter is now leaving Neptune, they're off by 1 degree. And Jupiter will continue to make its way towards Aries now. So the doors that are open and are opening should be very clear to us now. And the ones that have closed or are closing are apparent as well. So mostly everybody is starting something new, whether it's a career path, a new job, a promotion. Everyone is kind of growing in different ways, but it is that trade-off that we talked about. So some things are going away and those doors have closed, and it's time to really get focused on the new doors that are opening now. It is a very uncomfortable space to be in because we're still in the middle of closing one cycle, starting a brand new one. And we cannot necessarily see the future or what this new cycle will entail. We may know what we want from it, and we have the energy to do it at this time, but time is still moving slowly with so much in Pisces, especially Mars now in Pisces. So give yourself some time to rest. Take this period of slowness to give yourself a minute to breathe and integrate the changes that have been made. Accept the things that are gone, and get really motivated and encouraged. Maybe do a vision board, meditate more. Dietary changes, that's been a thing. Releasing, we know letting go has been a thing, but it's really big now because the moon in Scorpio is with the South Node. So we still feel into those older things, the things that we are detoxing out of our life, out of our bodies, bad habits, toxic people, and those old cycles that are closing. So we talked about this, about the nodes a while ago when the nodes shifted in January, was that until July 2023, we're going to be just detoxing every negative, bad thing, drama, childhood issues, relationships, anything that's not serving you. We're moving towards our greatest possible value for ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, for our lives moving forward. So whenever the moon touches Scorpio, we're really going to feel all of those past things and all of those things that we are either already letting go of, or it will be a push, an exaggeration to show you what you still need to let go of. Okay, so that has been blatantly obvious when we had that full moon in Libra about relationships and changes and endings and or up levelings for some people, and then shifts right into Scorpio, and the moon was with Pluto too, so that That's endings, and that's death and rebirth and transformation. So then it just smack dab with the South Node. Like, yeah, this ending, yes, that was meant to occur because XYZ. And something maybe shocking, maybe a revelation you had yesterday on Easter, or Saturday with the full moon, that really shows you what you need to see about a person, a relationship, a career, anything about your life's path right now that would have been made very clear. Okay, that needs to go away now, or okay, that's clearly toxic, or anything that I had doubted about that, it's now become very clear why it has to go and why we should be getting excited about the new thing. So, like I mentioned, we're going to give ourselves just a couple of weeks here to allow the energy to start to flow and speed up. The sun is moving out of Aries by Thursday, I believe. Now it's in 28 degrees in Aries, so it only has about 2 more full days. So we'll say by Wednesday night or Thursday, we'll be in Taurus with the North Node. And that sun will give us a burst of focus, logic, and money. If you've been struggling with abundance, give it a few more weeks and money starts looking better for everyone. In this slowness, in this stickiness, I will call it, it has been very difficult. It's just an uncomfortable space, and we're being pulled and stretched and growing. Use this time. It is invaluable for spiritual growth while we have so much in Pisces, because Jupiter's leaving soon, and then Venus will leave and Mars will leave, and then we'll really have a lot in Aries, and we'll really be in a go-getter, passionate energy then. So it's okay to rest a bit now. I'm not saying procrastinate. I'm not saying don't do anything. Still continue to do a little bit each day. But it's okay if you need to rest. It's okay if you need a nap. It's okay as long as you're still putting in effort. You're still feeling like at the end of the day you accomplished something towards that goal. Because we just know that the energy is not moving as quickly as we want it to. And we just have to feel this right now. And that's the issue. Thank you, spirit guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, higher beings, my higher self, and the higher self of those who view this video. Source creator, please give us integrative information, clear messages, clarity, and peace. Please allow me to have proper interpretations for the messages, for whatever messages need to be heard by the collective today, on Monday, April 18th. Right? I hope everyone's Easter was good. Whether you celebrate or not, it is about a reconnection to spirit, a resurrection, a remembrance of who you are, and allowing that Christ consciousness to flow through you, that positive energy. Religion has nothing to do with it. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell us about the collective. Higher power. What were we just saying? Okay, there is higher power at work here. The divine is most definitely at play. Jupiter and Neptune created those new doors now that open, those new opportunities. And we know that anything that left, anything that spirit was like, closing that door for good, we know that that is protection. It was not meant for you, not at this time, probably not at any time in the future. And so it just really needed to happen. We know that the divine is at work. And on the bottom here, we have Between Worlds, which is one of my favorite cards, which was what I was saying, right? It's about being in this middle place right now where one door closed, we have these doors here opening or already open, and we're just got to get through this muck of karma and finishing up, tying up loose ends and cutting cords and integrating those changes really in this slower period of time. What messages for the collective today, Spirit? So we're really just needing to trust this higher power knows. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is the crown. This is a beautiful card. This is the crown chakra. This is your knowing. And we have 2 4s here. 4 and then 41. So, and we have journey on the bottom. And we are definitely starting new journeys. Everybody. I think Ganesha wants to talk a little bit. Ganesha. So we know major changes are at play right now, major shifts for everyone. Sanctuary and companionship. We just really have to trust. If you start feeling nervous or anxious about where you're headed, that means you're on the right path. If you're feeling scared or fearful of the change, that means you need to dive headfirst into that change. We're facing fears with this Scorpio energy of the moon and the South Node, and we will continue to do that. These are the things that we're letting go of, and this is also the fear. So, sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. So you are your own sanctuary, family. That is good to remember from time to time. If you're seeking enlightenment, if you're seeking answers, it's always within you. And when we get too focused on the outer world's energy and circumstance, that's when we forget to look inside where the answers are, where the peace and the calm is, because your soul is always at peace. Your soul always knows. It's the ego and the personality or the human form that's always trying to figure stuff out, control stuff, and gets upset when things don't go their way. And your soul's like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. If you just would have come to me, I would have given you peace about it, because we're going to go do this other thing that's way better for you now. And we forget to do that. And then we have companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Wow. This is so major. Because when you see the card and you see the companionship, you assume that it's about the other or having someone there, but the card is not. It's about isolation and solitude and being in this period of stretching and growing and uncomfortable emptiness, because we're making space, we're healing, we're learning more about ourselves every day, and this is going to allow us to be our best versions and allow for the one who is meant for us to come in. So of course that's for singles, or even people who may have lost a lot of their friendships over the years and maybe don't have that many friends in their circle anymore. Loneliness is a common feeling right now. Even if you're with someone, you may feel lonely in the relationship. Tell us about the collective spirit. Thank you, Ganesha. Dolphin spirit, number 20. This and that are true. This and that are true. So I think this card is about your perspective. Allowing for others to feel the way they do, and you feel the way that you do. And you don't have to agree. You don't have to see it like them. But it is possible that both are true. It's based on perspective, right? And then on the bottom we have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Followed by snake spirit. Time to heal. So these are both beautiful. Transformations, isolations, learning and growing through this uncomfortable space. And just allowing for understanding. Let's see what the mermaids have to say today. This is the Oracle of the Mermaids. Thank you. Honor the masculine. Ooh. I didn't eat today. My tummy is growling. Honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine, divine. This is number 10. So this is honoring the masculine energy, I believe, within all of us. The masculine energy has been struggling recently, talking about the divine masculine, and kind of lacking a bit, kind of behind on things. And that's okay, because this and that are true. So what is true for the masculine within you, what is true for the masculine in your life, is just true for them at this time. And that's what they're going through, and that's what they need to do. So we're just going to allow space for them to do that. We have to remember that these counterparts, or those who have hurt us, are still our counterparts, just as a collective. You know, these are people or souls that embody the other sides of us, or who we are, the other side of the human collective. So whether you identify as feminine or masculine, or both, we all have both. Some feel more feminine, some feel more masculine, and it's about balancing that. The masculine energy has been very confused recently, and that's really none of our business. So, Spirit is saying, respect them, okay? Respect them for where they are. Meet people where they're at, or don't. You don't have to. Let us do some tarot for the day, for the collective. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, perfect. Endings, new beginnings, life lessons, fortune, new opportunities and blessings coming in after a very long and stubborn cycle. And now we have Knight of Wands. Okay, this is a very passionate energy. You may be thinking about this new opportunity. When you look at him, he's headed right at this Wheel of Fortune. So he's excited. You may be feeling excited about what is to come and getting excited about these opportunities. However, the Knight of Wands is not very dependable. He changes his mind often, and he comes in and out. And he will just get really excited and then maybe get really scared and step back a bit. And I kind of feel like that's what we've been doing. And the energy has allowed for that and really helped with that. So, not in a good way. We have Page of Cups. This is a emotional message, emotional conversations. You may have needed to get something off your chest. There may have been important emotional conversation that took place. And this is about cutting someone out. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is about putting a stop to it, I think, having firm boundaries. And so for those in relationships, we have this Wheel of Fortune, which is an ending of a cycle. Someone who is getting excited about new things and being able to share your heart, okay, and how you feel, or share your cup of love is how some tarot readers term it, but it's just a message of love, really, or of communication, or emotion of any kind. It could be with a child, it could be a very immature conversation. Someone could be acting irrationally in their feels, saying things they don't mean, etc. So the King of Swords is about maybe blocking someone, cutting someone out, and just saying, I don't think so. And this is about transformation. King of Swords has these butterflies on the back of his throne, and he's the only one with that. And so he's about major transformation, discipline, boundaries, and strategy. So when we look at those of us who are having new career choices, and that is your door that is opening, this is about this new beginning. That sometimes we get scared about it, we want to go in, we're excited to start it, and then we get a little bit scared, and then we gotta work up that energy again. And this is all a new beginning, a very young energy, a very brand new beginning in something, career or new business that is emotionally fulfilling, like a passion project or a new hobby, something that brings you joy and more love in your heart and helps others and just has that cup energy, that emotional energy. So this is good. It is a in and out kind of start right now, kind of rocky, but ultimately King of Swords is here. So we're going to be diligent, we're going to be disciplined, we're going to have a plan and a strategy, and we're going to come in very serious towards this new thing. We have 10 of Wands on the bottom, which is that heavy burden of the past and the things that we're letting go of and those doors that have closed. Anything else for the collective spirit? So we just need to stick with the program, stick with the plan, allow for this Knight of Wands energy to come and go. Page of Swords. Someone, sometimes this is a stalker card. This is someone searching on a computer, looking you up, looking up your name, that sort of thing. But also, really, it could be a message. It's an immature energy. All the pages are. So it's like just very mental energy. Sometimes it's someone who's just all talk, and they just talk and talk and talk and talk. And really, you can't really trust what they say. If we're talking about love or new beginning, this is just a very immature energy. Someone that might come in and say a truth, give you a message of some kind. But I don't know. I don't get down with the pages too much. So if this is about our careers, our new businesses and things like that, this is about having to do a little bit more work, a little bit of curiosity, a little bit more energy, mental energy towards that thing. This is about the internet. You could be making a website. You could be writing things on the internet. So like building a website, building social media sites, things that needing to be done on the computer, mental energy. And it's just about doing it, you know? It's just about getting it done. And that is part of this King of Swords energy with the page. For some people, you could be getting a message of curiosity from someone about you or your business or what you're up to or how you feel, but it's not emotional. There's really no care or love behind it. It's just very mental, someone in their head too much. And then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, but it's about moving towards this new path, getting yourself all riled up and motivated. And then we have King of Cups. This is a very mature emotional energy with the Chariot. With the Nine of Cups, this is your wish fulfillment here. This is your dream come true. And this is what we're building towards. And we have the Emperor. What? We've got two kings, the Emperor, the Star on the bottom, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. So we're all moving towards our destiny. We're moving towards, and this is fated. Yes, we know this now. We're moving towards the best possible thing for us in our lives at this time. So this is just a great period to get excited, to be looking forward to your future. And this is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. Approach this energy in a very mature way, in a very diligent, disciplined. You need a strategy, okay? But the Chariot is fast. So get ready for things to start moving very fast in the next couple weeks here. Okay, for some of us, you will have to be doing a lot during the day, even when you're tired, because the opportunity will present itself. If it doesn't and you feel exhausted, then clearly you need to rest, and that's different for everyone. But ultimately, we're all moving towards a hugely emotionally fulfilling time of our lives, and we have to do it this year. And before the North Node leaves Taurus in July 2023, because this is going to create the value in our lives for the next 20, 30 years. So this is an incredibly important cycle that we're beginning now. And this is a happy time. So get excited. I hope you have a great day. And work towards this emotional fulfillment. I think everyone will be very happy coming into May and towards the end of May when we have this eclipse cycle starting mid-May. And I think April 30th is a lunar eclipse. All I know is it's going to get real. It's been real. The astrology has been insane for months on end, right? For years on end, really, since 2020 and prior even. So enjoy this time of growth and expansion, spiritual growth. Spiritual awakenings are at an all-time high. And that is due to the solar flare activity that we've been having every day, solar flares. So that is it for today, family. Please like this video. It just takes a second. And share it if someone needs to hear this message. Okay? Oh yes, this was a very important. The sanctuary, the inner sanctuary, when you are in this period of solitude, remember that the best is yet to come. Even though you may be in isolation, this period of emptiness feels kind of sticky and hard and uncomfortable. It is the best thing for us at this time. So embrace it. Give yourself a chance, because time is going to catch up and we're going to be working our butts off in May, and it's going to really pay off. Bye.